Finally, the first teaser for Squid Game Season 3 has arrived, and it's packed with major revelations. Yep, they even showed us which characters will die in the future, and I'm going to tell you all about it right here. Today on Hosted by AI, I'm breaking down every secret and detail hidden in the Season 3 teaser for Squid Game. Ready? Let's get into it. The teaser begins with the guards entering the players' room. They're carrying a box that looks like it's holding a corpse, but surprise, Gihun is inside. That's right. This scene confirms what many of us suspected. Gihun is back in the game. Last season he rebelled against the organization and failed, but now the frontman has brought him back. Why? To create a spectacle for the VIPs. Now we see the players in a new room. In the center, a gachapon machine. Each player must draw a red or blue ball. That determines their team, not votes. Now here's the twist. Some players with blue stickers end up with red balls. The teams aren't what they seem. Gihun draws a red ball. That means he's on the red team, same as the old woman, who also drew red. We get a glimpse of players grouped together, each wearing vests that match their ball color. Red for red, blue for blue. At the bottom of the image, we see the crazy woman gathering followers. She's a shaman, remember? Since last season, her prophecies have earned her believers. That's only growing. Now we see Gihun in his red vest, but this image hides something darker. In the background, a blue team player lies dead on the floor, which tells us this game will be hand-to-hand combat. Above them, a timer ticks down. Players will have to eliminate the opposing team before time runs out. Player 120 is shown in a blue vest, ready to fight. This confirms it. This is not symbolic, this is physical, direct combat. Then we get a close-up of Minsu. Scared, as usual, but he's in a red vest too. He's on the same team as Gihun and the old woman. Now here's the heartbreaking part. The old woman's son drew a blue ball. That means he's on the opposite team. Friends, that confirms a sad reality. One of them, mother or son, will die in the next game. In another image, the old woman is crying bitterly. Something terrible has happened, probably the death of her son, or maybe player 120, since she was also on the blue team. We also see Gihun handcuffed to a bed. This had already leaked in photos. Looks like Gihun stays in the games, but remains restrained during breaks. Why? So he can't rebel or influence the votes. They'll only release him when it's time to play. Then the frontman reappears. We don't get much context, but he looks conflicted. From other released images, we know he's monitoring the games, but he also seems doubtful, maybe regretting how he betrayed Gihun. Then we have player 124. He drew a red ball and joins Gihun's team. Leaks say this player will be chaotic. Remember when Thanos died? This guy kept his drugs. So yeah, he's going to be dangerous. Now we follow the woman guard sneaking through the ventilation system. She started doubting her loyalty last season and was even attacked by fellow guards. Seems like she's trying to escape or maybe sabotage the games. She reaches the outside of the island. This lines up with previously leaked photos. I think she might connect with the police officer and help him infiltrate the games. Speaking of the officer, we see him arriving at the island in a diving suit. He's alone. Remember, the boat captain turned traitor in season 2, so there was likely a fight, and maybe the officer was the only survivor. Now we see the VIPs. Of course, they're wearing animal masks as always. But wait, there's a woman among them. That's new. We never saw female VIPs in the first season, but now they're here. Next, we see a mysterious man being scanned on his ear. He's wearing a green uniform and there's a tracker in his ear, just like Gihun had back in season 2. This is player 246. His hairstyle and profile match someone we thought was dead, but here he is, possibly alive because a pink guard friend is helping him remove the tracker. Then the detective walks into an elegant room, gun in hand. This isn't for players, this is for the VIPs. Maybe he's finally closing in on the truth. Then we see the woman guard again, this time holding a lighter. Where is she? She's in the records room, the same room from season 1 where all the past games were archived. I think she's going to burn it all down. Next, there's a heart-wrenching moment. The pregnant player is crying. Something awful just happened. There's no context, but maybe her ex-boyfriend died. They were close. it seemed like they might reconcile. The teaser ends in darkness, but then a baby cries. That's right, the baby is coming. Remember, the old woman said the pregnant player was in her final months. So this confirms it. The baby will be born during the games. And if we tie it back to the image of her crying, maybe she was hurt. Maybe only the baby survives. That's my theory. And that's all for today. If you like this episode, you'd really help me out by leaving a like or review. That would be legendary. And remember, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next.
Audio Jungle.